done before they joined Seacret. When they joined Seacret, you know, everybody expected them to bring all this amazing organization that they built, and to leverage on 13 years of hard work. I'm sure that if you guys go and build such an amazing organization, when you go and build again, you would bring all of your people with you, right? It's your friends, you did it, hard work, dedication, loyalty to your people. But they came over here and said, guys, okay, we don't want to take anything away from the company that you used to work with. We respect the company even though we don't agree with this company. We have just few friends and leaders that anyway we're on the way out of it that we're going to bring, and we will build from scratch. Again, house after house, member after member, customer after customer, empowering people every day and building everything from scratch again. Guys, this couple earned over $500,000 with Seacret for the last 12 months. And as you heard, just last month they got over 100,000. I don't know where it's going from here. So please pay respect, and amazing respect, to this couple that most of us over here are because of them. Thank you so much, Mr. John and Tiffaney Malott.
The spines of others stiffen. And I look around this room and I see a lot of brave men and women who took a stand in spite of circumstances, in spite of a comfortability that they had. And sometimes that comfortability is that status quo is sometimes the very thing that is killing the human spirit, and people remain trapped and frustrated because of it, but still won't let go. I thank God that Moti made a decision to come to the United States and hop on an ice cream truck. A brave man took a stand, and he got his brother's spine to stiffen. Of course, the Ben Shabbat family, brave men and women, the entire family, that decided that, look, in America, even if some of the Americans don't want to live the American dream, we're going to come and live the American dream. And I don't know, I'm sure they didn't know back then that they would impact so many lives with their courage, with their perseverance, with what they were building. But you look around this room, and when you have 1,200, 1,300 people that are marching to the same drum, to the same beat, it is impossible. And I've heard Izhak say it's impossible for us to fail. But then when you look at, I'm sitting here and I'm watching the leaders that walked up, I'm looking at the ringers that just hit the stage. Mr. Kim from Korea, my new friend, Mr. Kim, and our Korean family that we love. I don't know what we're saying to each other, but I love you. know, what do you say, Jesse and Patty McPherson? I mean, their presence is enough. I knew it. I knew who I had to talk to reach Jesse and Patty, and I thank God that this path was laid before we ever got here. That we didn't make this was not something, that decision that was made lightly. Because I said it over and over that we make decisions on a very long-term basis, because a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. And so when we made the decision to come here, to leave behind what was killing us, what was eating us up inside, which was still paying us though. So of course there's this conflict sometimes. Is what do? Do you continue to live a lie? Do you continue to disrespect yourself? To take somebody else's dollars? And of course we decided that after many nights of tears and crying and then days of prayer, that there was no other option, that we had no choice. We had no choice. It was 3 days locked up, Tiffany and I, that we finally said we had to do what was right. So that one day that my children would say that yes, my parents had money and they had lots of it, but they had something bigger, something more important. They had integrity, they had character. That my kids can look other family members in the eye that say that we're all about the money. They can say, no, my parents, they're not about the money. They were about building something bigger, something special, something important, leaving a legacy that wasn't just about us, what we become. It's about the family. Look, as our families leave here and we connect all across the world, my children will have a place to go no matter where they go. Casey and Elena called. You know, what do you say? I mean, incredible leaders. They are just crazy enough. They were just crazy enough, still crazy enough to believe that there was something special here. And that we could build something big, something different, something awesome. And we have a debt of gratitude for you guys being the first to say, yes, we got this. We're in. We love you. Josh and Cindy, Danny, you know, that call again, this was all some greater power. My wife can speak better on all this stuff works and ties together. I just pray and okay, I give the money and yes, it keeps coming. So I know it works, and she tells me to eat with my sandals and my belt on because God is going to move us fast, and He is. And He did. I don't know where I know where it's coming from. I just don't understand it all. But it's apparently abundantly clear that this group cannot fail because we have already failed. Josh and Cindy, you know what it's like to be in a house with no electricity, with no food. And if you understand that their heart, they would go back to that before they would let anybody in this room suffer through that. It's impossible to fail. I mean, we have all left something behind that we never want to see again. I'll tell you what I know about these leaders. The minute you forget where you came from, you're on your way back. Sometimes we can be difficult to work with, but I promise you it's because we never want to go back. We can be uncompromising sometimes because we know and we understand where we're going. We've already seen the stadiums filled with us. We've seen it. It's coming. Chris Kim. I mean, I don't know what you guys were doing before we came. I don't know, not what you're doing, but how you were doing it. Because when we came, like Chris Kim has said, it was a hot mess. And because of these guys, and because of their vision, because of their determination, because of the skills that they had before, and they saw it before anyone else did. And how do you turn a hot mess into a masterpiece? Follow the right people. And of course, we read online, you know, we read the Tim Hurst stuff, and we were a little shaky ourselves, but when you get around him and you realize that he's a fighter, that he will fight and he will work harder than anybody I know. I will not work as hard as Tim Hurst will work. And he'll do the things that a lot of us are unwilling to do, and therefore he should, and his family should have what most will never have. And of course, when you lead like that, and when you lead with your heart, and you are passionate, and of course you will make mistakes, and I don't want to be around the people that don't make mistakes. Don't bring the person who is perfect to me. around some real people. These fake facades we can break with a rubber hammer, I'm tired of. And I love that he's real. You know what you get. And I love what they've done. And again, paving the way for us. We appreciate you and Jill and your entire family. God bless you. Thank you. Throughout my entire life, I've been called a lot of things. And I'll tell you what, I got over most of them. As a matter of fact, I proudly put them out there. Because you know what? You're going to look it up anyhow and find out, yes, I had a drug problem. You're going to find out, yes, I spent time locked up. You're going to find out all the things, yes, I lied and cheated and stealed. Yes, I did all those things. So I might as well tell you right now, yes, I'm a former gangbanger, drug addict, loser, reject. Because you're